r/askreddit, have you ever caught your partner masturbating, and if so, what was your reaction? I'd live for my wife to do it in front of me, but she is a bit shy that way. I caught my girlfriend of 5 years jacking off to a photo of my high school friend. I ignored it. She left me for my friend. That's painful, man. Foolish move to ignore something like that. My girlfriend turned into the moon vibes here. I am sorry for you, dude. You will find much better DW. She was twitching under the covers and I was about to get in bed with her to join her, but I pulled the cover away and it turns out she was eating a Kit Kat she didn't want to share. Real. He felt embarrassed, but it was really a funny and cute situation, ha ha ha. As a guy, he will never forget this and he'll have nightmares regularly for years to come. Player 2 has entered the game. My wife caught me stroking myself years ago, before we were married. She regularly watches/helps, she likes the finish me on her chest. Only once, and we had sex. It was early enough in our relationship that she didn't always ask to have sex, so when she was horny she would take care of herself. We don't have that problem anymore. You cannot upvote this post, people, before clarification. Didn't catch him on the act, he admitted that he masturbated back then without my knowledge. Asked him what he was thinking about or which pornographic material was he using, then he showed me the picture. It's a picture of me in a pink dress he bought for me. LMAO, I use that dress for church. Aw, this is so sweet, LOL. Must be a little difficult sitting next to your jerk-off material in church and keeping it together though, LOL. He uses the picture of the dress for his second coming. I dated a girl who always immediately started masturbating after I finished. She sadly can't come from vaginal stimulation alone, so I would help her get off with my hand/mouth. The first time she did it I was like, WTF are you doing? And she says, well, I want to get off too. Most women can't come from vaginal stimulation alone. The orgasm comes from clitoral stimulation, and the clitoris isn't in the vagina. Weird that your default was that she should just be okay with not coming. Not caught, partner, I would be perfectly fine with it though. My attitude is no different to scratching an itch. I have been caught and they treated it as though I was in bed with someone. I was having difficulty sleeping and it quite often helps. Button mashing intensifies. I caught him wanking off, and I joined in. Sadness. We hadn't had sex in a while and I felt like the worse option. As a guy, I don't think it has anything to do with being a better or worse option. I'm sorry. Same happened here. Did you guys talk about it? The girl I was dating at the time was a bit of a nymphomaniac. One morning I woke up and she was fucking herself with the handle of a hairbrush. So I did what any good boyfriend would do and started eating her pussy out like it was my last meal on earth. When I was sure she had gotten off, we started fucking. Best sex I'd ever had. Where are these women? Deleted. I wanted to surprise him in his hotel room in Tulsa. He was masturbating while watching a movie about sharks. Nice story, Monica. Insert D*CK to continue. I stepped out, got her a drink, and asked to watch so I can make sure I was pleasing her correctly. No judgment, no criticism, just wanted to make sure I was making her happy. Definitely helped me realize that sometimes my timing was off but my overall technique was on point. She said it was one of the sexiest times we had together. Then I blasted on her face and chest. It was a fun day for both of us. The way you ended that has me in tears, RN. I'm on Reddit, what makes you think I have a partner? Miss Piggy voice, let me do it for you. Caught my GF when we were 17, she was totally embarrassed, but my reaction was don't stop. I'll pull up a chair and watch. She did, I did, and it became an important part of our sex lives. Married for decades, it still is. A huge turn on. I would ask if he wants help and eagerly provide his body with extra stimulation, or, can I watch you stroke it, babe, and just watch lovingly. Why is this a problem for some people? It's their body, and if your partner is sexually unavailable when you're horny or unable to satisfy you, then there's absolutely no harm in rubbing one out. He caught me doing it and laughed about it. I was like, aren't you supposed to join then? His reaction is weird. We don't catch each other. Well, let each other know or tend to do it when each other isn't around. But those times I've been caught off guard while she's marinating often lead to sexy time. Finish him. Marinating. Got to let it simmer. I've caught a past partner masturbating before and found it extremely hot. My ma almost caught me whacking it once. She didn't see nothing but she knew something was up. Have to ask, what is your definition of the term mob? Sir, this post is supposed to be about your partner. Here comes a new challenger. Hell yeah, offer assistance. We were curious how we both did it. Later she would do it because it turned me on so much. I've walked in on her multiple times. The first time she was very embarrassed, even though we had been together at that point for at least 3 years, finally it's escalated to her and I will be watching TV and she will just do it. It doesn't bother me at all. Please let me help you. Watching porn or reading erotica and masturbation. Totally okay with and have caught it. Even joined in. Her sexting other dudes/chicks and masturbating? Totally not okay with it and have caught it. I consider it cheating now and is a relationship ending offense. We often masturbate together or each other or in front of each other. Sometimes I rub one out while he's in the shower so I can do it in peace. Started licking like a madman. My wife is asexual, and she caught me once about 4 years ago. She promptly apologized and I could hear her vomiting in the bathroom. She didn't want to talk to me for the rest of the day, and has avoided talking about it since. That sounds like quite a challenging relationship to be in. My grandma actually, and both her and I have erased it from our minds. Help her out. I want to suck that, but I didn't disturb them though, maybe they just wanted me time. Once I got home early from work and walked in my wife rubbing one out. It's literally the only time I've ever seen her masturbate in our 11 YRS together. It turned into sex. It was a good day. That's a different kind of happy ending. Cheers to you too. Not caught. She asked me to watch. I did so happily. It turned into some intense, amazing sex. She now does it in front of me with no hesitation. I love it.